Virtual Boy 3D immersive graphics put you right in the ring in Nintendo's Teleroboxer. Fight 9 incredible Roboxers in your quest to become world champion. But keep your guard up. Your opponents are crafty and want to turn your lights out. Teleroboxer for Virtual Boy. A 3D game for a 3D world. Grab your portable Virtual Boy and enter the virtual realm of three-dimensional pinball in outer space. Galactic Pinball is your chance to save the world from alien invaders. 4 spacey 3D games challenge you, and special features keep the action intense with Galactic Pinball for Virtual Boy. A 3D game for a 3D world. The arcade classic debuts on your Game Boy. It's Donkey Kong, and it's way better than ever. Challenge the same tough levels, then take it a step further and hit the big city. Kong snagged Pauline again, and you gotta get her back, dude. You gotta make it past disgusting toxic waste, snapping jaws of death, and Kong's killer kegs. Grab your Game Boy and go ape. Red Alarm is a challenging high-speed battle where you control futuristic spacecraft against 3D alien attacks. Use a variety of galactic weapons and see different views of battle as you attack strange invaders. An awesome 3-dimensional challenge, Red Alarm for Virtual Boy. A 3D game for a 3D world. Grab your 3D golf clubs and tee off for 18 holes of realistic 3D links with Virtual Boy Golf. Tournament play allows you to compete with 47 other virtual players, and the replay feature lets you review your last 3D shot. Choose a club, adjust your stance, and swing away as you challenge the toughest 3-dimensional golf holes in the world. It's golf for Virtual Boy. A 3D game for a 3D world.
Now, the 3D feel of the Super NES is available in the palm of your hand. Check out the hottest game to ever hit your Game Boy, Donkey Kong Land. Our heroes, Donkey and Diddy Kong, face new enemies and exciting adventures as they journey through the jungles in search of their stolen banana hoard. Look for their crazy animal friends like Rambi Rhino and see how deep into the jungle you can venture. Donkey Kong Land uses the same ACM technology as Donkey Kong Country.
Hold on to your senses as you pilot a futuristic starfighter in a battle for mankind. It's vertical force for your Virtual Boy. Blast your way into another dimension and onto the virtual frontier as you battle an endless onslaught of enemy fighters and special attack droids. Collect power-up items like lasers and shields to enhance your weapon systems. Vertical force for Virtual Boy. A 3D game for a 3D world. Get ready for explosive 3D puzzle action with Bomberman in Panic Bomber. Blast your way through 4 worlds of searing enemies and bombastic bosses as you rotate rapidly falling blocks and move them from side to side. Line up 3 of the same blocks and they disappear, but watch for other explosive elements that may blast onto your screen. A 3D game for a 3D world. Head to the most exciting city in the world on Game Boy or Super Game Boy. It's Vegas Stakes, where you try your luck at blackjack. Or take a chance at the craps table. Go for the jackpot with slots. Spin the wheel in roulette. And try your hand at poker. Visit 4 challenging Las Vegas casinos on your quest to win $10 million. But watch your back, other gamblers may try to rip you off. Will you break the bank or will it break you? Virtual Boy takes you into the world of 3D video gameplay in Wario Land. You team up with the devious Wario in a virtual underground world. Multi-dimensional caves challenge you as you seize different hats which give Wario different powers. Attempt to seize the riches of this underground world and escape with the key to freedom. A 3D game for a 3D world. It's a 3D adventure which puts Mario to the test through a towering maze chock full of evil enemies. It's Mario Clash for your Virtual Boy. There are hazards at every turn as you grab shells and fling them at frantic opponents like Thorny, Big Boo, and Paragoomba. The pace gets hotter as you battle in dangerous rooms on narrow ledges connected by pipes. It's Mario Clash for your Virtual Boy. A 3D game for a 3D world. 2 great arcade classics return to the Game Boy and Super Game Boy in one game pack. It's Asteroids Missile Command. Play Asteroids in either classic or enhanced mode as you blast your way through the universe. Then grab the controls of Missile Command and defend the cities of Earth from impending doom. They're even more fun in 2-player mode. The arcade classics Galaga and Galaxian team up to challenge you on your Game Boy and Super Game Boy. One game pack features 2 games as you defend the universe against alien invaders. Double your shooting power in Galaga. Then take out a group of pesky fighters with Galaxian. It's for Game Boy and Super Game Boy. Those pesky insects are crawling all over your Game Boy and Super Game Boy. It's Centipede Millipede, and the arcade action is better than ever. These classic games feature spiders, fleas, scorpions, and of course those centipedes and millipedes that descend upon you with amazing speed. 2-player alternating mode lets you share the fun in this great 2 games in 1 game pack. 2 more arcade classics in 1 are here for Game Boy and Super Game Boy. It's Defender and Joust. In Defender, you shield your planet from alien invaders intent on taking hostages. But with accurate shooting and the use of your smart bomb, you can blow everything off the screen. Then there's Joust, where you mount up onto your trusty ostrich and fly head-to-head with the enemy. The object is to turn them into eggs, then gather the eggs up for points.
Good morning, class. Please open your brains to Lesson 1, the Super NES. Quite impressive. 16-bit with superior graphic resolution, custom CPU and PPU chips allow multiple layering for depth in gameplay. Only Nintendo has real-time Mode 7 scaling and rotation for wraparound tracking action. Nintendo brings cartridge-based gameplay to life with sophisticated computer-rendered games like Donkey Kong Country and Killer Instinct, and you don't need to buy any special adapters to do it. In fact, when you buy the Super NES Donkey Kong set, you get the control deck, 1 Super NES controller, and the Donkey Kong Country game pack included. The system designed for those on the go. Why? Because it's portable. There's the Game Boy Tetris set, which comes with stereo headphones, Tetris game pack, Game Link cable so you can link with a friend, and batteries are included. Also available, the Game Boy Basic set. It comes with batteries, and you buy the game of your choice. Now, suppose you just dyed your hair green and wanted a Game Boy to match. No problem. Play It Loud series Game Boys available in 5 new looks, and they all come with batteries.
Enter the unique world of virtual gameplay with Nintendo Virtual Boy, the first 3-dimensional stereo immersive 32-bit video game system ever. Virtual Boy is so advanced it can't be viewed on conventional TV or LCD screens. Virtual Boy comes with the Mario's Tennis game pack, featuring a 3-dimensional court with depth that only Virtual Boy can deliver. Play singles or doubles in either 1 or 2-player mode. Nintendo Virtual Boy, a 3D game for a 3D world.
this too much? To find out, we crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. 60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks, all served up with the latest graphic technology, Morphmation.
No more.
Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level? Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. Still the big one.
It came from the third dimension, with its own brain, its own voice, its own legs. There's only one problem. It needs your eyes. Virtual Boy. See it now in 3D. He had the moves, the punches, the fire. But there was one thing he would never have. A way out. Virtual Boy presents more challenges inside the third dimension. Mario Tennis, Totoro Boxer, Red Alarm, Galactic Pinball. Virtual Boy, a 3D game for a 3D world. Wanna play?
It's everything you love about the arcade game. Cut down to size. Only on the Super NES. With a free game music CD. So who needs a new system?
Holy!
Same graphics, same moves.
It looks like the arcade, man. Arcade, man.
16 bits.
16 bits!
All I can say is...
Killer Instinct only on Super NES, complete with Killer Cuts game music CD. It's totally uncensored.
So who needs a new system?
It's a blast from the past. All your favorite arcade games like Asteroid, Centipede, Defender, and Galaga. So polish up your old moves. You'll need them to survive the arcade classics. Now available in 2-in-1 game packs for Game Boy and Super Game Boy, baby.
Brace yourself. It's Super Game Boy from Nintendo. Play your Game Boy games on the Super NES in living color. Even choose your own color combinations. Play all 350 Game Boy games. How does that strike you? Super Game Boy for the Super NES. Game Boy games in color, intense.
This is an emergency Nintendo news flash.
Let's go live to Vic Andrews, who is with a few Nintendo players who are experiencing the Super Game Boy for the first time. Vic!
Well, John, this story is breaking fast. When I first arrived here on the scene, I hadn't even seen the Super Game Boy accessory, but I quickly learned how easy this revolutionary product is to use. Let's take a look. You see, it's really quite simple. Take one of your Game Boy game packs, and that's easy because there's over 350 different titles. Then you insert that into the Super Game Boy cartridge. That looks like a Super NES game pack, but with special adapter electronics inside. You put the Super Game Boy accessory directly into the Super NES system, like so, and you play your awesome Game Boy games in color on your TV. You can choose from pre-programmed colors which the computer chooses, or you can customize your own colors using the color palette. Now that you've colored the game screen the way you wanted, you can choose from 9 different border frames which surround the game screen. The borders even animate.
I love the borders because they're all animated. Super Game Boy! Great colors.
The borders are cool. Border mania.
Now I got a ton of games I can play on my Super Nintendo.
Well, see, what's cool about the Super Game Boy is that you are the designer. You have total control over how your game looks. And yes, it is very easy to use.
This emergency Nintendo news flash was brought to you by Super Game Boy from Nintendo.
Hello! Nintendo is standing by to help you with whatever problems or questions you may have. Just call Nintendo Consumer Service at 1-800-255-3700. They can help you with product release date information, general questions you may have, system setup help, or with ordering Nintendo Power Magazine and Player's Guide, filled with the tricks and tips from the pros. And for recorded information about games, call the 24-hour Hot Title Game Info line at 206-885-7529. Every now and then, we all need help getting through a tough game.
And if you do that, you can land more multi-hit combos.
Talk to a Nintendo game counselor for tips on the hottest new titles. This is a pay call at 1-900-288-0707. 95 cents per minute. Callers under 18 must have parents' permission. Operators are standing by.
Nintendo's gone totally cyber. Connect online with game fans from all across the country by tapping into Nintendo Power Source for all the latest game info. Call 1-800-255-3700 for more information.
It's the much-anticipated sequel to the best-selling video game of all time, Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest. Donkey Kong's been ape-napped, and it's up to our pint-sized hero Diddy Kong to rescue his old pal from the clutches of King K. Rool and his gang of baddies. But Diddy's not alone in this new adventure. He's brought along Dixie Kong to assist him in this battery-backed 32-meg Super Challenge. The same advanced computer modeling technology that gave Donkey Kong Country its incredible depth and graphics returns in Diddy's Kong Quest in amazing all-new levels like Windy's Well and Chain-like Chamber. Plus, keep an eye out for great new rendered characters. Get ready for the ultimate adventure in video games with Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Kong Quest, only for the Super NES.
Super Mario is back in action on your Super NES. Yoshi is the focus of this awesome 16-meg game, and it's non-stop action through more than 60 wild levels in Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. The twin Mario babies were being delivered by Stork when they were ambushed, and one of them was kidnapped by the terrible Kamek from the Koopa Kingdom. But baby Mario fell to Yoshi's Island and landed right on Yoshi's back. Now it's up to the Yoshis to reunite baby Mario with his twin and get them back to their parents. Yoshi can even morph into useful vehicles. Yoshi's up to the challenge, and he and his family take turns protecting baby Mario by swallowing up enemies, turning them into eggs, and shooting them right back. It's great animation, graphics, and gameplay with battery backup in Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island.
It's 32 megs of arcade-style killer instinct for your Super NES. Nintendo's King of the Fighter games features 10 awesome fighters, each with incredible special and combo moves that are designed to devastate, like Orchid and her Firecat, Saberwolf's Flaming Bat, or Spinal's Bone Shaker. The action and player control is fluid and lifelike. Achieve multi-hit combinations to earn bonus points and disable your opponent. The amazing graphics were created on SGI computers, so select a realistic warrior and play against the computer or against a friend in two-player simultaneous mode. Killer instinct for your Super NES.
Donkey Kong is back in this awesome 3D adventure. It's Donkey Kong Country. 32 megs of power deliver the most incredible graphics and sound to hit your Super NES. It's the first video game ever to be completely rendered on SGI supercomputers. You've never seen graphics like these before. Nintendo's Donkey Kong and his new sidekick Diddy Kong must track down their stolen banana horde through more than 100 unique levels, including secret and bonus levels. With their quick moves and amazing aerial acrobatics, our monkey duo traverses wild jungles with detail never seen before, and a few wild but helpful animal mounts. Battery-backed memory saves your progress in this astounding advanced game. It's Donkey Kong Country, and only Nintendo's got it.
Shao Kahn and the forces of Outworld return in the third installment of this arcade smash. It's Mortal Kombat 3 for your Super NES. Some of your favorite fighters return and take on the newcomers in incredible hand-to-hand combat. This 32-meg game features 14 fighters, incredible gameplay, and special moves from the likes of the Evil Cabal, Nightwolf, and Striker, and of course, the dreaded Babality moves. Play solo or two-player simultaneously against another mortal in Mortal Kombat 3.
In the tradition of Final Fantasy comes a role-playing adventure game which encompasses the future of the entire universe. You are Chrono, chosen by the spirits to save the world from ultimate devastation. If you don't restore the order of time, the entire future of mankind is doomed. To do this, you must change the course of history using different weapons and items to defeat strange enemies and foes which you encounter on your quest. But be careful. Any changes you make to the past ripple forward and affect the future. In fact, there are 10 different possible endings. This 32-meg adventure offers cool Mode 7 special effects, 6 different characters, and battery backup to save your progress.
The dynamic duo return to your Super Nintendo in this gothic adventure. Based on the hit movie, Batman Forever features 8 awesome levels and gives you control of Batman or Robin, the Boy Wonder, as you strive to apprehend Two-Face and his accomplice, the Riddler. Our heroes encounter evil henchmen and attempt to solve riddles which lead to the whereabouts of their enemies. Use bad gadgets and special moves and play solo or in two-player mode. Or Batman and Robin can battle head-to-head in competition mode. Super NES Batman Forever. One of baseball's biggest stars is now playing on your Super NES. Step onto the mound with Frank Thomas Big Hurt Baseball, featuring 30 teams, real players, and a home run derby to test your power. Play a single game or an entire season and pitch, play the field, and blast your way to the championships. They don't call him the Big Hurt for nothing. It's Frank Thomas Big Hurt Baseball for your Super NES. The coach returns to your Super NES with more fantastic football. It's Madden 96, and you're the quarterback, attempting to dominate the opposition with your play selection. Mode 7 scaling and rotation give amazing realism to your moves. Pick a team, including the All-Madden team, and run or pass your way to victory. You can even register yourself for the Players Draft and experience a rigorous tryout in your attempt to make it to the pro ranks. Super NES Madden 96. Above the Rim Antics is where it's at on your Super NES with NBA Live 96. NBA Pro Basketball will never be the same as you create and edit your own players and put them into the game with the pros. You pick from all 29 NBA teams, including the new expansion cities, as you drive the lane and score. Block shots on defense. Make the key pass and slam it home. Even control strategy. And there are replays. NBA Live 96. It's a slam dunk. Challenge your skill and dexterity with the new rage in puzzle games. It's Zoop, and it's your task to eliminate colored shapes as they randomly appear on the puzzle grid before they reach the center square. You aim and fire from the center of the grid. Strike a shape that's the same color, it's destroyed. Strike a shape of a different color, and your piece becomes that color. 99 intriguing levels put you to the test. Zoop, anyone?
Can 4 average kids save the world from an alien invader? With your help, they can in Earthbound for your Super NES. The fate of mankind is being threatened by the evil alien Gygus, but 4 spunky kids with psychic powers accept this incredible challenge and embark on a journey to save the world. 24 megs power this adventurous game as you travel to 12 different locations and select from more than 40 weapons and 80 items to battle your enemies. Battery backup saves your progress in your quest to destroy Gygus. It's Earthbound for your Super NES.
Now get the Earthbound Player's Guide free with your purchase of the Super NES Earthbound Game Pack.
The superhero of all superheroes is back on your Super NES, and the adventures are wackier than ever. It's Earthworm Jim 2, and our strange friend has a new task ahead of him. It appears that Jim's nemesis, Psychro, has kidnapped Jim's girlfriend, Princess What's-Her-Name. So Jim must hunt Psychro through some strange levels, using bizarre powers that only Earthworm Jim could possess. Like the Snot Swing, or Heavy Pigs. Will Jim find his princess in time? Who knows, but one thing's certain, Earthworm Jim 2 is...
way cool!
Those high-flying egomaniacs are back, and they're jamming better than ever. It's NBA Jam Tournament Edition. Pick from all 27 NBA teams and over 80 of your favorite NBA stars as you slam and jam your way through the season. Play up to 4 players at once with the optional adapter and substitute fresh players into the game between quarters. There's even a rookie team featuring the hottest new players in the league. It's game time with NBA Jam Tournament Edition.
Just another quiet day on the planet Mars? Not likely, as a mysterious passage is opened on the Martian moon Phobos and it's wreaking havoc. You're the only Marine left alive, and it's up to you to clear the maze of imps, demons, and other aliens. You control the point of view action as you switch your pistol for a shotgun and shoot your way through this madness, featuring 22 game levels and unlimited continues. Grab shells, medical kits, and other power-ups as you blast it out toe-to-toe with your vile-looking enemies. The auto map will guide you to your final destination. Good luck.
The time has come. The long-awaited sequel to the arcade and Super NES hit is here. Mortal Kombat 2, with all new graphics. It's 24 megs and has 12 new fighters, unbelievable fighting action and finishing moves. Play solo against the computer or against another mortal. Discover and use new techniques like Shang Tsung's morph, the throat punch of Jax, and Kitano's super saw. Prepare yourself for the ultimate fighting challenge. The tournament awaits you.
From Disney Interactive, Toy Story, the video game for Super NES. Maneuver Woody through breakthrough 3D environments in 18 action-packed stages and 32 megs of totally hilarious gameplay, including a Code Red recon mission, a rampaging Rex, a Buzz Lightyear boss challenge, Pizza Planet, mutant toys, and Scud. Toy Story the video game. You won't believe it, 16-bit. Nintendo's King of the Fighter games for Game Boy and Super Game Boy features 10 awesome fighters, each with incredible special and combo moves that are designed to devastate. Perform multi-hit combinations to earn bonus points and disable your opponent. It's a killer game. It's Killer Instinct. After years of slumber, the gods awake to find the Earth they once knew gone. Now it's the new Earth, and it's a fight for world domination in Primal Rage. Choose from 7 different creatures and battle your opponents across the reformed lands of your planet. 16 levels provide you with ultimate fighting confrontations as you attempt to destroy your enemies. Play solo or 2 players simultaneously versus a friend or foe. It's all the rage. It's Primal Rage for Super NES. It's the new Earth, and it's a fight for world domination in Primal Rage for Game Boy and Super Game Boy. Choose from 6 different creatures as you battle your opponents across the different lands of your planet. Destroy your enemies using Animal Rage, prehistoric weapons, and special moves. Primal Rage for Game Boy and Super Game Boy. A young boy and his dog are propelled into a fantasy world, and with his wits, weapons, and strong will, the boy finds adventure as he searches out the secret of evermore. This 24-meg role-playing adventure game pits you against the elements as you attempt to unravel the mysteries of this strange land and return to your world. Use weapons and other acquired items and battle your way through unusual opponents and enemies. Can you uncover the secret and return home?
Look what's coming to Game Boy! Kirby's back in a sequel to the mega-hit original, it's Kirby's Dream Land 2! This time, Kirby has the help of his friends, Kind the Fish, Coo the Owl, and of course, Rick the Hamster. But Kirby's quest to defeat King Dedede is no easy task. Our hero must find the 7 rainbow drops and acquire the mighty Rainbow Sword to defeat his evil nemesis. It's Kirby's Dream Land 2!
What happens when Tetris and Dr. Mario join forces? You've got the hottest new puzzle games for your Super NES. 2 great classics in one game pack with a variety of different possibilities, including a mixed match where either one of 2 players battle against the clock playing both games. It's a plethora of puzzles with Tetris and Dr. Mario for your Super NES. Now you can kick off football season anytime. It's Madden 96, and you're playing the baddest brand of football anywhere. Choose from your favorite pro teams as you call the plays, control the action, and go for the win. You've got all the moves with Madden 96 for Game Boy and Super Game Boy.